What is up, boys and girls? This is your buddy Obi, aka 3X, back on the mic once again. Today we're going to talk about 2K23 and what it is going to mean for us in the future. And by us, I of course mean me and this channel specifically. In case y'all hadn't already known, I confirmed this a while ago that I was in fact going to get, for lack of a better term, back in the game in 2K23, both in terms of core and content creation. So I'm looking forward to this new game, and I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I kind of think that 2K games could have probably put 2K22 on the back burner and just focused specifically on releasing a new game, a comeback if you will, for 2K23, because the additions that they have added to this game make it far better than 2K22 was. Dare I say even better than 2K19. Maybe, just maybe, the best ever game under the 2K moniker for WWE thus far. And that's just on paper. We haven't actually gotten the game in our hands. And despite the fact that there are still some contentious points in terms of core creation that some people might still have a few bones to pick about, things are looking really robust in terms of 2K22's creation suite. And there's two very specific reasons why. And these are the two reasons why I am personally most excited about getting back into WWE games. The first is the fact that they confirmed that they have brought back the advanced options into custom entrances. So you will be able once again to craft your own entrances from different parts or components of separate entrances to create something more unique. Apparently, from what it is that they say, this was the cause of a lot of the bugs and glitches that took place in 2K20 that forced them to pretty much have to take a whole year off to iron out the kinks and wrinkles of this engine after taking it over from Ukes, who of course are no longer working on WWE games, but now are working on AEW Fight Forever. Now, is this the sole reason why? We don't know. We probably won't know, but this is the reason that they explained. And the fact that this feature is coming back definitely adds a lot more creative elements and a lot more individuality towards creations, especially original creations. So I'm pretty excited about that. And I'm also probably even more excited about the AI feature that they are going to be implementing into the game across the board, not just with created wrestlers, but with the actual WWE superstars themselves. And apparently this is going to be a deep system that is going to affect how it is that these particular characters are going to perform and act in many different scenarios, from how often they strike to how often they grapple, how often they go onto the top rope, if at all, what type of moves it is that they will follow up with pinfalls, that type of thing. So to say that this is going to definitely change the sim game for certain shows or leagues out there, like my own, is an understatement. One of the biggest gripes that has consistently existed in WWE games far before 2K took over was the AI, which was absolutely horrendous most of the time. It's the reason why I had to actually opt to do my own manual match production, if you will, for pretty much the last several years, because you absolutely could not rely on the AI to do anything normal. Like, it would frequently have countouts. It would frequently have moments where wrestlers just stand there and do absolutely nothing. It was bad. To say it was okay is just lying. It was horrendous. So adding this element, which is something that is a staple to the Fire Pro games, definitely creates a lot more depth and a lot more variety into your creations, your characters, caws, wrestlers, whatever it is that you want to call them. They're going to act in ways that are completely unique and attuned to what it is that you want them to do. So if you have a striker character, he will actually, or she will actually do more striking. Same with ground-rooted characters, grapplers, high flyers. I mean, this is some pretty exciting stuff, and I can't wait to actually see how it is that it is going to play out. What it is that we're going to be capable of doing with these sliders. Obviously, it applies to regular wrestlers as well as created wrestlers, so it opens up a lot of opportunities. Even though I'm not going to use them on regular wrestlers, because I don't use regular wrestlers. So there's that. Then there's the universe mode changes, where you are actually going to be able to, schedule or program rivalries for certain cutscenes to take shape or take place, which is definitely going to add more possibility to universe mode. I might even contemplate using universe mode for the XWA as opposed to just crafting stuff from separate cutscenes and exhibition matches. We'll just have to see how all of that can be crafted when the game releases. So speaking of the game release, there's actually going to be a couple of things that I will be doing slightly different from previous years, because I really want to be a bit more interactive with my production and with my creation. So from launch, I'm actually going to be live streaming my whole creation process. Like, as I am going through the game creating my characters, I will live stream here on this channel for anybody who wants to tune in, see my creation process, maybe talk about things, advice, tips, maybe you want to talk about wrestling, whatever. Basically, I'm going to be live streaming as I create my characters for my roster. And looking forward to being a little bit more active on the channel. I might as well repurpose my whole creation process into content itself for you guys. So that's one thing to look forward to. Another thing to look forward to on the subject of AI is, well, how do I put this? I've actually found a way to utilize AI generated images to create logos, tattoo designs, even face textures for created wrestlers. And I am going to be offering commissions for anybody who wants this type of content for their own creations. Now note, I did say commissions, which means that yes, this is going to be a paid service, because I'm actually paying for access to the AI to generate these images. Unlimited images, mind you, using the Midjourney AI bot, which sets me back $30 a month. So it ain't gonna be expensive, but it isn't going to be free. But as you can see here, as I will put up some examples of some of the imagery that I have already previously generated just to experiment with the potential of this. There is a lot of potential. And not for nothing, AI generated art kind of changes the CAW design game in a big way for anybody who is willing to take that monetary plunge into it, such as myself. I will, of course, actually link you to the Midjourney AI bot in the description of this video in case you don't want to deal with a middleman. But like I said, it's paid service. It doesn't come for free. So that's how that goes. If you want to take your own plunge into it, feel free. But if you want a quick access to maybe making logos and designs that are 100% unique and not just repurposed stuff that has been pulled from Google searches by a whole bunch of other people, something to take into consideration. I will be putting out a video specifically with details on that for you guys if you are interested. But you're gonna see some really, really amazing stuff coming from me utilizing this newfound resource, and I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to take advantage of it yourselves, as well as make a little side money, because this stuff isn't cheap. Yeah. And one last thing here, little programming note. I had originally planned for the XWA Insurrection Show to be the final presentation using WWE 2K23. But I changed my mind considering the fact that I'm so interested and excited into getting into 2K23 that I've decided to make it the first show in 2K23. So, the first batch of CAWs that you will see me creating are all of the characters that will be taking part in that particular show. I just have to formulate what the full match card is going to be. There will be a video on that specifically that will be produced and uploaded in a certain time frame as well, so that you know what to expect for the return of the XWA here on this particular channel. And that's pretty much all it is that I've got for you right now. There's still a whole lot more that I'm going to be working on and working through for this channel and other creative endeavors. All of my social channels will be linked down in the description box below, which will also include my Discord server, which I'm actually going to be spinning up again. It's been kind of dormant for a couple of years now. Let's just say I have not been too active on there, but that's definitely going to pick up as well. So you can join up there. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And yeah, like I said, looking forward to 2K23, looking forward to getting back into the game, and you are really going to like what it is that you see coming out of this creative source. I guarantee you on that one. That being said, until the next time, this is OB aka 3X signing off. Thank you, and see you.